You live in your best, prepare for the worst. Kylie go make me know it's a must. Then I taxi, they know I'm a boss. We know my mind and me team not the loss. Me team not the loss, 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 me team not the loss.
Welcome to the AfroAussie podcast. My name is P, and I'm here with a guest today on our new segment called In the Know. If you didn't know, now you do. Mm-hmm. Hello, my darling.
Hello. Hi, guys. I am Anita. Some of you may know me, some of you might not know me. I am an actress. I am a content creator. I'm a mom. I'm a beautiful, young, gorgeous, girly, you know.
All of the things.
Yeah.
Booked, busy, and paid.
Yes.
I'm welcome.
So to be here.
You're our very first guest. So we're just gonna hang out and we're just gonna chat.
Yeah.
Did you watch Young, Famous, and African?
I did.
All 3 seasons?
I did.
Okay, great, beautiful,
I
amazing.
did.
I have been dying to talk about this with somebody.
Yeah.
Because what do you even mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so this season we were missing what? We're missing a couple of people who were there the first couple of seasons.
The OG, of course.
Yeah, I
she was
know.
not there.
Miss Kanye wasn't there, which is so disappointing.
Yeah.
Andile, who had this maturity glow up, just suddenly missing in action.
Yeah.
And now he does real estate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw one of his, scroll past one of his videos on YouTube. He was showing off this, multi-million-dollar house in South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's getting his check, though.
He
He's
literally is.
Yeah.
But, I just wanted to, because there were some things that happened on the show where I was just like, no, this can't be real life. They revealed a new character.
Yeah.
So much drama.
Yeah.
So much drama.
Yeah.
Because what do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna talk about the elephant in the room?
Yes.
Miss Annie?
Yes, Miss Annie. I know. And she got so much hate because people didn't know all of the things that were happening in her personal life. Mm-hmm. But then at the same time, not only was it publicized dirtily, but at the same time, she kind of did it to herself. She made herself the bad guy. I feel like if you are in the spotlight that much and you don't lean on your famous friends, you do this kind of thing to yourself, because then we're all as random strangers hating on you, not knowing you're going through the absolute worst. Because what do you mean that man, after having her from the age of 15, not only does he leave her, but he leaves her because he made someone else pregnant. This is the 6th person in their marriage. I was like, that's crazy.
It's crazy. Even the first time, the first season that I watched of Young, that show, I was like, the fact that we are out here listening to this, that someone is married and has impregnated people before you even
had your first.
Yeah, had your first child, and you're still there. This must be a joke. This is not
she was not his African queen, clearly.
I was like, that's crazy. But you know what I love? I love what Nadia said. She was just like, we're all battling something, but don't be the victim.
Yeah.
Don't come here and be the victim, because the stuff that, she is battling with the...
with AK's death.
Yes.
Yeah, and she handled herself so well. Well.
Yeah.
But I do think Annie learned from that, because most recently she's come back to social media.
Right.
And what she's done is just she obviously realizes that, okay, she's now the breadwinner. Right. She has to be booked and busy to, obviously bring in the additional income that she's now not getting. Yeah. So she's doing the whole being out in the clubbing scene. Mm-hmm. She's on TikTok again. Mm-hmm. But it's your girl is not quite healed all the way up there.
And I remember you saying she's having a glow up, but I'm just like, ish, guys, it's not a glow up, it's a cover up.
It's
a cover
You're
up.
absolutely
She
correct.
looks good.
She does.
But still, she's not acting,
I think she's only doing it, though, because of all of the speculation. People are like, oh, she's in a mental health hospisptal, she's losing her hair, she's losing her teeth. Yeah, I really think that's what it is.
Yeah.
And it didn't help that nobody was on her side in the show. And Zari kept making things worse.
Yeah. Guys, Zari, do we all know that Zari is we can, everybody knows that Zari is a narcissist, right?
Oh, 1,000%.
We're all gonna just put it out there, because
1,000%.
the way that I was watching the show, and even the fight, her starting the fights, and then just stepping back and letting that young man come in and now go.
Literally, my wife.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Not her setting up Diamond and that guy to
literally
fight and then just letting it. I'm just wow.
And then when she's with Diamond in private, it's all cutesy, touchy. Girl, come on. He's gonna see the show.
Yeah.
He's gonna know.
Yeah.
Where's your brain?
But
it's just.
He doesn't care though. he don't care though.
Yeah, and then like the whole my thing was when she then made fun of Gifilwe, and was like, oh yeah, your marriage was for like social media, etc., etc. You're doing the same thing on the show.
Oh yeah.
And there was 5 people at your wedding. What do you mean?
That's crazy.
That's crazy
It's
to
crazy.
me.
Women do like, it's kind of like, as a woman, you talk about another woman's situation, and then 2 years later you're in that situation.
Not only that, she's a pick-me.
Yeah.
Because she got along with all the guys just fine.
Yeah.
Because she's a pick-me. She would do anything to look great for them, for the male gaze, because that's what she does. And then when it came to the women, there was not a single one who actually was really on her side.
Right.
Because even when Kanye came back for that split second one episode where she came back, she never chatted to Zari, she went nowhere near Zari. Like, and that should be telling.
Yeah.
Like Kanye's friends with everybody.
Oh, Kanye's friends with everyone.
Everyone but
She's
Zari.
a chill person. Yes.
Yeah.
She keeps her guard.
She does.
She does.
It was sad that she was missing though this season.
Yes.
I know the girl gave herself a new face.
The girl went and got a new face. The first time she posted it, I said, "Yo, Kanye, you're too beautiful already to be doing such."
But then she responded. She said the reason why she went the surgery route is because she was tired of the needles. She was tired of the Botox and the acupuncture, whatever. She was just like, I might as well try and make it as permanent as I can for as long as I can.
Yeah.
So if I go through the pain, one and done, and then, have a touch up every like 10 years or whatever, she would rather do that than keep doing the Botox. And she was just like, and the other thing is that she said like the Botox became toxic in her body for her.
Right.
So it was like, okay, well, fair enough.
Right.
Like, if it's obviously causing you health issues, like,
then don't.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
So that's why our girl was missing.
Yeah.
But she'll be back. She'll be back. She says she'll be back next season. She says she'll be back.
I'm
but
excited.
You never know.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, like, power to her. I mean, there are people like Fantana who,
she got her boobs done.
She did.
Yeah, she went and got her boobs done. I was like, you go, girl. She's still lying about getting her, she says that her body's real.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
We know. We've seen the before pictures.
Yeah. I can't believe she's 25.
Yeah.
The girl is 25 years. Not me thinking the girl is like 30 years old
no,
or like, about to hit.
No,
the girl is 25.
What shocked me is the fact that her mom is in parliament.
Yes. I saw
her mom is in parliament.
I saw her, and I'm just like, what's her mom doing?
I would never.
What's her mom doing? What does she do?
Never.
I was like, that's crazy. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I understand why. Okay. She said that she was from Ghana or something.
Yeah.
I was like,
I understand the entitlement, but like, I didn't think that her mom actually was. You know?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I mean, I blocked my parents just from my regular social media that has really nothing explicit on it.
Yeah.
Imagine you're on TV for billions of people to see.
But I think her mother supports that. I mean, her mother supports her doing all of these things and like all these surgery. Her mom looks like she had surgery too. I saw on TikTok that, I mean, guys, not saying surgery is a bad thing,
No.
If you have the money to fix yourself and you want to look beautiful, go and do it.
As you should.
Go invest in yourself.
As you should.
Yeah, she looks like a supportive mom to be, supporting Fantana and all the nonsense that she's doing and getting us excited because she might be pregnant with Diamond's baby. I said,
No, apparently her mom is very...
in that.
Apparently her mom is very strict and very... culturally everything, because I remember when she told Swanky that she might be pregnant with Diamond's baby, and the first thing Swanky said was, I'm going to tell you, Mom, and she's like, please don't. Because so it's like, as much as she supports all of the things, but there are certain things where she's like, no, you got to be married, then have kids, then so on that aspect, her mom wouldn't have. No, she was like, no, literally don't tell my mom.
Oh, wow.
She begged Swanky not to tell her mom.
Okay.
Luckily, the girl wasn't.
Yes.
Luckily, she wasn't going to be his 30th baby mom. Jokes, guys.
Thank God.
But no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, apparently her mom is very, like, do it right.
Yeah.
Like, do it right. Like, do whatever it is that you're doing for your money or whatever, but do it right.
Yeah.
But, like, she could be honest about the BBL and the obvious 360 that she got done.
The thing that makes me laugh the most was when they had, I don't know what they were talking about. They were all sitting down, and then someone said, please name me 3 songs of Fantana.
They were talking with Naked. She was like, Naked has me on his song. They asked Naked.
Yeah. Naked was like, Does Fantana have 3 songs? I forgot that Fantana sings because now I was
No, girl,
like,
me too.
The next season I was like, well, actually, what does this girl do? I was like, nah, she just might have like rich parents.
I thought she was an influencer of some kind. Like,
but
I thought she
not
was
an influencer. I went on her.
I mean,
Instagram.
she will be now.
She
will
I don't
be
think
now.
So, though.
No?
Have you seen her Instagram page? Her
Briefly?
Instagram page is not very influencer-ish. It's kind of like,
Just
I'm
there.
here and I'm sexy.
Yeah, see, look, for me, I'm the same. Like, if you want to have surgery, whatever you want to do to your body, go for it. But it's just like, my thing is, it's kind of become a trend to do the BBL and the 360 thing, which then makes it harder for women who are naturally shaped that way, because it's become such a huge trend now that you're seeing people like criticize people who are naturally shaped that way, like, oh no, you're just another one who went and like did blah blah blah, you're just lying about your body. It's just like, no, because then you also, the other thing that this is just like an experience thing for me, I found that after I had kids, like, I got comments from like the aunties, which was worse of, oh, like, you know, you should be focusing on like making your waist as small as it was before. I'm like, what do you even mean?
Right.
Like, and then you start to think those things that, okay, maybe I should go and get, you know, the 360, or maybe I should get a mommy makeover and etc. And it's like, you don't necessarily want it, nor do you need it. But it's just like, now, because it's just become this thing to be no waist and like, you know, curved everywhere else, you now, like, it eats away at you in some way. And I'm just like, yeah, if you have the money for it and you're really self-conscious, whatever, go for it. But don't do it just because everyone else is doing it. Because now slowly people, like, for example, like the Kardashians, as soon as everyone started doing it, guess what they did? They're moving away from it.
They're deflating.
They're deflating
themselves now.
fast.
Yes.
So it's just like, now they're going to be like the new trend of like smaller, more natural body.
BBLs now.
And exactly.
More natural bodies now.
Literally. Like, and it's just like, now we're going to go back into that whole thing where everyone's going to go under the knife and they want to reverse what they did before. Like, just, you don't have to do something just because everyone's doing it. Like, you know, it's like when you're growing up, and your parents are like, if your friends jumped off a cliff, like, you're going to jump off too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and even like them, like, and it was like this, it's just like, sometimes people create these trends that they don't even realize they're creating. Like, it's not even just like their bodies, like, it's even like with the kind of men they dated, for example. They all did like, the, you know, the rappers and the basketball players, et cetera, and then every other non-melanated, you know, envelope colored person wanted to have, you know, mixed babies, et cetera, and it was just like, it's not a trend. It's not a trend. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do everything someone else is doing because you think it's gonna do what? Because now you're stuck with the decision. They have billions of dollars to back up their decisions. Do you? Do you? No. And they have like, they literally have dedicated medical people to look after them for all of these procedures. You are sharing your doctor with 70 other people. Like, like, it's just like, think it through. Like, even this much. Like, like, we're not saying don't love you. We're not saying like don't do it if that's what you want to do. Like, go for it. Like, and it's even like, even with lip injections, it's like you find that a lot of like, obviously African people have fuller lips and etc. And now everybody wants, and then they have the migrations and all of this other stuff happens to them because it's like, why?
A lot of Africans are doing lip injections too, though.
I know. I know. I know.
I want to get some. I want to get some lip injections.
Why? I know, I'm curious.
A lot of people say that. They're like, wow, you have such nice lips. It's kind of like, I don't know, it looks cute.
You know what? I once knew this friend from school, and she got, I think she said she got $500,000 in her lips. For her, it was to remove the lines.
Okay.
And so it still gave her like the plumped look effect. But hers looked like they were her lips. Like, they looked perfectly natural. And she was like, no, I got $500,000. And she's like, the mistake people get is that they go in with these pictures and stuff. Of this is what I want to look like. And then now your lips don't move when you talk. And when you eat, you have to eat sideways. So like, food doesn't fly out your mouth.
When you're like looking like that, you can see your lips. Like, no. I've done lip fillers before, but like when I do half.
See, I would have never known.
It looks like my own lips. You know, I don't want to be looking out here raggedy. Like, so I feel like some people have that blindness, though. It's kind of like that lash blindness or like that surgery blindness or what that.
I mean, there are people who do it right. People like SZA and Doechii. Love them to death.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know Doechii had a she did a BBL.
That's my point.
I said
that is quite literally my point.
But Is it Tanya Taylor as well?
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
She got
Love
her
her.
body done too.
Oh, Tiana Taylor's had her
boobs,
body.
but
Yeah.
I didn't know she had a BBL.
She's had them done. She's had her body done forever. She did, like, this is when, I don't know if you remember the movie Honey with Jessica Alba.
I do. I remember.
So there was a second one that came out, which was with Kat Graham, the one from Vampire Diaries. She's a witch Bonnie in Vampire Diaries.
Okay.
So she did Honey too.
Okay.
And then they did a third Honey.
Oh, wow.
With
didn't
Tiana
know.
Taylor. This was many. I think it was
didn't
Honey.
know.
Correct. It was a dancer. I think it was Honey.
Okay.
And that, like, I think it was fresh then. I think like her BBL and her body was like freshly done then, because like you could sort of tell. But then now that it's settled,
you can't tell.
looks great.
You can't tell.
The girl looks great.
She
popped out babies after a whole body makeover, and she looks flipping fantastic. I'm like, girl, who your doctor is?
And she took my man.
Girl, she took everybody's man.
It is what it is.
Like Aaron Pierre picked right. I'm sorry, but Aaron Pierre picked right.
He did well. Everybody was speculating though that he was married
to a white girl.
Yes, but I was like, I don't think he is. Like, y'all like to make up weird things.
I think she's just like not that he was. I think he was married, but they have that kind of relationship where it's like they're still really close because it's like they were friends before they were together because they also have a child.
Aaron Pierre has a. Are you talking about Aaron Pierre?
Yeah, Mufasa.
Aaron Pierre has a child. What? Huh?
You didn't know?
What?
He has a child.
What?
Yeah.
You're joking.
No.
I feel like every time I talk about Aaron, there's something that comes up, and then like my heart just goes.
Girl, what do you even mean?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
He does. Mufasa has a child.
Oh wow. Damn. I want my life to be like that. I want my life to be so private, you know nothing about me.
Quite literally.
Period.
No, but like she's so supportive that even when he went on the Jennifer Hudson show, when he was doing his spirit walk, it took people a while to notice. But at the beginning, she's actually there holding a phone, like recording him from the other direction. That's the ex-wife? Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm going to rewatch that. Oh, wow. For him or for her? I'll just to see who she is. To see his type. Because, like, I don't know how she looks like, and I'm pretty sure she's beautiful, but, like, going from, from her to... And he, like, has siblings and like, whatnot. Yeah. And his siblings are, like, really supportive of his life and everything. Yes. His siblings, he's spoken about his family. They're, like, they're very supportive and everything, and I'm just, like... Whenever he talks, I just like, ugh, I don't even listen. I'm like, you're not listening, are you? It's the eyes. Damn. It's the eyes. Because the first thing Jennifer Hudson... the voice and the accent. Girl, it's the way Jennifer Hudson, that was like one of the first things she said. She's like, I get it. And it's she's like, it's the eyes. Too, when he like speaks to you, he's very like, when I watched his videos, he looks very like calm, intellectual, and like really... listens before he speaks. Yeah, he's like blase. Yes. He seems very nonchalant, but he cares. Yeah. He's my type of person. And then Tana Taylor was like, yeah. Let me get me some of this. Yeah. Like, and she took it and ran. She's like, I like the young one. Did you see like her reply to all of like the drama that's been happening since like her divorce? So like somebody leaked the fact that like what she got out of the divorce and everything else, and everybody was calling her like the bitter ex who took him, like Iman, whatever his last name is. Right. Is it Shumpert or whatever? For everything he has, whatever. So she made a video recently and she was like, I was Tiana Taylor. Before he was even in the NBA. Yes. Okay? Yes. We both, I had businesses, houses, cars before I got into this. I didn't take him for everything that he was worth. Everybody got in the relationship what they came with. And I was like, I think I saw that. Yeah. I think I saw that. Did you see the little dig though about how she's moved on now? She was just like, she wants like to have like her peaceful life and she wants to be living her life. And she was like, what if I would just want to get my back blown out in peace? I was like, because she's never responded to anything ever. Yes, so for her, exactly. Damn. She did. Damn. And everybody underneath was like, this is because of Aaron Pierre. Yes. And you know what I don't like is that when women move on and like these divorces or what, like the same like with Cardi B and everything. She made that man cry. It's always like, they're always protecting Offset. She made that man cry. The internet will protect like it will protect the men. Yeah. And then say that women are bitter. And it's like, no, my sweetie, even though she left and she took hers, she could have just been like, I supported you, and I'm pretty sure he did the same, but
She popped kids out. She supported him like this and this and this. But
and she even became the breadwinner.
She just
yeah. Okay, but the girl is messy. Okay, look, Cardi, love her.
Oh,
love
Cardi,
her. But
love
what she
her.
did when she just revealed that while pregnant with the man's child,
I know.
I
Did
was
you see the video of her pregnant making food with the guy she's sleeping with? I was like, damn, American girls really are like that.
She does not care.
She doesn't care. She said, what?
She's like, you did what to who?
I've been taking all the nonsense you've been giving me, and it's my turn now.
Literally.
And when I do it, you will cry.
And then she revealed that she also did things with his brother, the one who's dead, Takeoff. I was like, oh my God.
Oh my.
She did.
Sure.
She did. It's like the Chris Brown Quavo beef.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's a bad year to be Migos.
Yo.
It is a bad year to be Migos. They all took shots last year.
That's crazy.
They all did.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy work. Like that whole every beef, like I just listen and I'm just like, damn, there's even this other girl that called out Future for something, this gorgeous girl, whatever, and like she called Future, and within like the first ring he picked up, I don't know you. Man be crashing out. She's like, oh, you don't know me. You don't know me. Men be crashing out over these women. Like,
what I love
they be doing women so bad.
1000%.
As soon as a woman starts, it's
1000%.
Like,
but it's still not a level playing field.
It's not.
It's never going to be a level playing field because
not.
There'll always be pick-me's who are just like, oh, but as a girl, shut up.
Yeah.
Sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
Go play with a book.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, this is like, I think this is like the nice thing about like just watching for the drama.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, love to watch it. I don't want it to be me though.
Right.
Like, keep that all the way over there.
Because me, I don't know how I would handle that situation. I'd probably be.
You know what?
You know what?
So
I think you know what? As women in this gen, what we're doing, guys. Yes, we do crash out sometimes.
Oh,
yes.
I was literally about to say that.
But
I have learned that my crash outs, like, just no.
We'll be really good at like crashing out at first, and then learning to move on. And then that's when the man crashes out after, and his crash out is bigger than ours.
Or we also realize as women that, okay, you think that you have colors?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you some you haven't seen before in that same box.
Because we'd be so nice, hey. We're so nice, so loving, so like calm. You're doing all of this. It's like, it's okay, I forgive you, it's okay. But like now you gotta see the light. You gotta see the tiger now. I'm tired.
But it's the way women are also like feeding each other's crazy. Like I was, because I love me some TikTok. I'm sorry, TikTok is so like now people.
I will never. If I'm going on a social if I'm going on a social detox, it will never be TikTok. Yeah, it will be everything else.
1000%.
Yeah.
Like I saw this one. Like I've seen them a couple of times now, where women are like, "Oh, what's the craziest thing you ever did to get back at a man?"
Yeah.
I shit you not. Like if you read some of those comments, a girl was like, "Oh, okay, I took the front bumper off his car in the middle of the night while he slept." Another one was like, "I slashed 3 of his tires with one knife and then use something else to slash the 4th tire, break the back window, and then leave the knife there as evidence. Because then to the insurance, it looks like you did it as insurance fraud." I was like, how do people know these things?
Women will plan how to destroy a man. Did you see, I don't know if you watched on Netflix, is it Wags or something like that in America? There's that girl that's dating that rapper.
God.
She like flipped and crashed out, and she like all the cars, all the tires, slash. I was like, damn. And then she fought with that baby mama and was like mug shot, but she still looked good though.
You know my thing though, I hate when men who have I don't care what happened in your relationship. I could not give two shits who was wrong, who was right. But I hate it when men immediately have to throw their baby mamas under the bus. Yeah. Like, do you have any, well, obviously they have no idea what it takes to bring an entire human onto this planet, but don't. Like, I don't care if you're moving on to the best thing God has ever put on the planet. Yeah. Never, ever. Yeah. Especially when they're the primary parent. Period. Never, ever. I hate it when they do that. Period. Hate it, because then when these women come out with receipts of, no, actually, it was like ABC all the way to Z. Yeah. They crash out again. Yeah. Like, she didn't have to do me. Like, are you insane? Yeah. You were dragging her for absolute filth. Yeah. And it's always rich people. Mm-hmm. It's always rich people.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, you don't understand. You are out here the things that he said about Cardi B, I'm gonna like go back to that. You did this is in the public. Like you have a daughter, you have daughters,
and they're gonna see that.
You have like y'all don't care. Like,
and then when the children don't speak to them anymore, they have no idea why.
Bro, like, would you want someone to be doing that? I don't think like they care. They care. Like, would you want someone to be doing that to your daughter? They don't really care. They don't really care. That's crazy.
As far as I'm concerned, the only well, okay, only one of them was famous. The only divorce I think was done correctly. Yeah. I think was Eminem and Kim. Oh, wow. Hear me out. As much as he said everything. It wasn't his name. His mama's name is Kim.
Okay, yeah. Because he only has
his daughter's Haley. Yeah,
yes.
He only had, but he. So I think he's one of the, like, famously he did it correctly. Yeah. It's like, yes, he talked about all of the struggles. He's enjoying being a grandpa. Yeah. Like, it's like even though like everything about them was public and he put a lot into the music. One, he never put anything out there that she was uncomfortable with. Yeah. All of the music he wrote, she approved to go out there anyway. So she knew how she would look. One. Two, when they then got back together, even though she'd moved on and had another child, he never made the other one feel any differently to Haley. Like he never. And you would never find him caught dead saying one bad thing about that woman. Right. Other than the music, never, ever, 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 you'll never catch him. You'll never catch him. If anything, multiple times, even in the songs where he's dragging her, he says thank you. Right. Because of the daughters that he has. Like, I think he's one of the rare few that did it so so nicely. He made it so easy for her to glow up, grow up, mature, and move on peacefully with her life. Right. Like, people aren't going to jump on the internet and be like, oh, yeah, and he revealed this. Blah, 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 blah. Like, that's just my opinion.
I love that. You don't see that, like, often. I love that so much. And I was even thinking about that. It's hella crazy, the Jay-Z and Beyonce situation. Yep. Like, I think, like, in this day and age, you can't really please people. No. Like, it's rare to find men like that are just going to, like, you know.
But he's an A-grade narcissist.
Oh, Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Really?
You can't tell me otherwise.
Really?
And he's petty as all hell. You cannot tell. The man, okay, small example. Chris Brown went and did the Breezy Bowl in South Africa. Tell me why all of a sudden she's performing at some game, like some football game in America, and when it's released on Netflix, because he produced it, he's now calling it the Beyonce Bowl. Why? Let someone else shine for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, why?
What?
Yeah, he did.
That's mad crazy.
Yeah, like her recent performance that she did when she was wearing all of the all white and the etc. that when she performed at some random.
I didn't watch that. I didn't
watch it either. Yeah. I literally saw Beyonce Ball and I was like, why? Yeah. Why, dude? Why just not let this man? They cannot let this man live.
And like, do you not think like Annie and Beyonce are kind of the same? It's just that Beyonce's not crushing out.
Yes, they are the same.
But it's just because I know for a fact that Jay-Z has other kids somewhere.
Oh, like 1,000%. But you know his NDAs are like
close, you know? Yeah. She's just not crushing out in public. Yeah, crazy.
Because how, like, even just things like, how is Kanye saying as much as he's saying about them, and neither of them are responding?
Kanye said Beyonce's child is
disabled. Well, yeah.
That's why she doesn't take him outside.
Yeah.
That's why he's not seen. And apparently the daughter has a disability too, but her disability is not as bad as his. Yo, Kanye. Yeah. Yo. I said, but does the world need to know that?
Like, Kanye's crash outs are, but he always does it just before a Yeezy release.
He's not working with Yeezy anymore. He's not doing a Yeezy situation type thing. He's not working with Adidas anymore. All these things have fallen apart.
Yeah. So they briefly took him back after he apologized to the Jewish people.
Oh my gosh. Yo, Kanye. Yeah.
They briefly took him back.
Yeah.
And then he crashed out again.
Yo.
And then he sold, I think he had T-shirts that were like $1,000. Yeah. Or something ridiculous.
Yes, that probably have holes in them.
Yes, they did.
And people are buying them because it's fashion.
Oh.
Yes.
Between Yeezy and Balenciaga, I can't anymore with the holes in the clothes.
I can't. I literally can't. And I saw that, you know that bag that we use in Africa to move?
Yes, Kaba bag.
Yes, Balenciaga was like selling it for like
$700.
People are like, are you okay? Are you mad?
Those things are $2 at the reject shop. I shit you not.
And people were like, I'm just going to go to the reject shop and say I have a Balenciaga. How am I?
In South Africa, we call them kaba bags.
Yes. I was like, you're crazy. And he is, he divorced his wife. He divorced his recent wife.
Yeah.
That, and it came out that guy is
insane.
Not okay.
No.
He made her wear those things, did all those. Amber Rose was on a podcast and she was like, yeah, like dating him, he wants, like, when he walks into the room, every man to want to, like, sleep with his girl. That's why
literally
he
but he
controls
did the
everything.
Same thing to Kim. I think
he
Kim,
did. He did.
So
he did
not
the same
I
thing
think
to Kim
he did it,
too,
but
and
then when he
Rose,
realized
everything.
that it was doing something for Kim, like it was aligning her money with like it was, she was getting money, she was getting.
Like
he then turned around. I remember on one of the seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, he was like, "Oh, I want you to start being more traditional and respectful and covering up." And she's literally in tears, and she's like, "You made me like this. You told me to be the sexy person, dressed me in the clothes, did all of these things for me, and like made me do all of this stuff, and now you want me to just pack it all away. It's literally become my identity." She literally was in tears. And I was like, you can't do that to somebody.
That's mad. That's mad.
You can't, but coming back to the whole narcissist thing, it's kind of like how narcissists are though. Once they can't control you, they control how the world around you sees you.
Yeah.
Like that's quite literally it.
Yeah.
Like he realized that she was becoming bigger than him.
Yes.
So he was like, okay, how do I shut this down?
Yeah.
Like he even pulled the whole mother card. Like you're a mom now, you have to be more, huh?
What
Bianca was in a naked dress.
Yeah.
And she
going to dinner with your kids.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, like, and I was like, surely this girl is not liking this, but
yeah, 1,000%, like 1,000%, like she was in a whole ass. Like
that's crazy. I think she took money in the divorce when she went out in the divorce, which is crazy because I think, like, I would think he would make her sign a prenup because obviously I don't know if she comes from a wealthy family or not.
She does. She's Australian. She's like a regular. She's Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's never spoken. That's the problem.
No, and apparently her family was worried for her.
Of course, I saw that. Yes. Yeah. She's Australian.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. And she looks exactly like Kim, which is so weird.
But you know what I hated is that she started to become too big in her boots. So she did this whole like bleached thin eyebrow thing, and then she was like, Kim is trying to be me, and Kim was like, calm down. No. Kim released photos from the 90s and early 2000s. She's like, I've been did this. I've been that girl. Don't ever.
Yeah.
Don't ever. For a second there, she almost, and Kim was like,
Yeah.
What we're not going to do is none of that.
Yeah. Wow.
What we're not going to do is absolutely none of that. Like, that's crazy.
I wonder what her next movie is. I wonder what she's going to, because now she's not famous anymore. She's not in the spotlight anymore.
If he did for her what he did for Kim, she'll be fine.
Oh, no,
because
I don't think being with him. I don't mean
being with him.
Yeah.
I meant, so Kanye is not a materialistic gifter. Yeah. He's a very investment gifter. Yeah. He gifted Kim the house. Yes. He gifted Kim shares in everything that was big. Yeah. So he never did the whole like flashy for no reason gifts. Yeah. That's one place where I can like. That's really, what I'm saying, that if he did for her what he did for Kim, she'll be fine. Set. Yeah. So if he did the whole shares thing, bought her properties, etc., she's gonna be perfectly fine.
But like in the same instance, if she's like did not come from like a wealthy family and
she'll blow it quick.
It's not that she'll blow it quick. It's like he has a say in like what I do to you and what I give you and all of this. Like, how do we know that she didn't have a say in any of this? You know what I'm saying? So I wonder what hopefully like I pray. I
forgot her last name. I know her name's Bianca. I forgot the girl's last name.
Bianca, yeah.
Yeah, that's her first. I'm sitting here looking at you like, what is this girl's last name?
I don't know. I don't.
Because I don't think she even changed her name when they got married. Yeah. So you know how Kim like hyphenated, like Courtney hyphenated. Yes. She's so. Look, Courtney's my favorite Kardashian.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, but Courtney. Yeah.
I love Khloe. Khloe's me.
See, I love Khloe too. Yeah. But like for the longest time ever, people thought Courtney was just unhinged. Right. But she wasn't unhinged. She was just honest. Yeah. Obviously, like, she's had some bad spotlight about how she raises her kids, and apparently her kids are monsters and they can't get a nanny to save their lives. Okay. Apparently. Because there was even that one episode in Keeping Up with the Kardashians where Kim was like, my nanny never wants to nanny for you ever again. That's because apparently her kids like hit the nannies and apparently.
Chloe's kids?
No, Courtney's kids.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
She's like, do you? She's like a hippie mom. She's like, do you?
But I
Whatever
think
you
being
wanna
with
do.
Travis has changed her though.
Yeah,
I think that it's
so.
changed her though, because even the way her kids are in social media now, it's very different.
Yeah.
It's very, very different.
Yeah.
They're a lot more well-ish behaved.
Yeah.
And then the son decided he didn't want to be in the spotlight anymore, so he pulled a Rob.
Okay.
So he doesn't really want to be in the spotlight anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is Rob nowadays? What does
Rob
he
is busy
do?
being a dad because he has full custody of Dream.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
What do you mean?
I did not know
Did you
that.
not see the whole thing when she was coming back to being Angela White? Because Black China doesn't want to use the name Black China really anymore. So when she was doing her whole coming back to being Angela White, she was posting about how she doesn't even get child support from her baby daddies, and Tiger was like, we're not going to do that. I have my son primarily.
Oh, wow.
That's why you don't get child support.
Oh, wow.
And then Rob also crashed out, and he was talking about how like he pays ex school fees and he's always with his daughter and blah 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 blah. And then Tiger replied, and he's like, our kids go to the same school. How are your school fees cheaper than mine?
Wow.
Yeah, it was a whole
I'm a Kardashian.
thing. No, it was a whole thing. Yeah. So apparently the dads have primary custody of the children. She's now the visiting parent.
Oh wow.
But at the same time, it's like I'm like, it's not a place to judge her. It's really hard being a primary parent. And when you crash out, it's for everybody to see.
Yeah.
And people drag you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if she's trying and she's working on it and she's coming back from it, let her.
She's doing
Give
so
her
much
grace.
better. Yes,
Yeah,
let
she's
her
engaged
now.
now.
Yeah, let her now. Like she is
Like
doing
enough
better.
time has passed.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's a better person now.
Yeah.
Like she's evolved, she's changed.
Oh,
like,
1,000%.
she definitely should get
I think
a
the
second
best thing that
chance.
ever happened to her is when Kim canceled their show.
Ah.
Because remember how her and Rob were going to have a show? Yeah.
Yes.
You know, are you still texting bitches?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So after I don't know what she did to the Kardashians.
Yeah.
And then Kim canceled the show because Kim was the one producing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was the best thing they ever did for her.
Did they not even say that like before or when they were dating or something like that, Chris made her sign a prenup or something like that, or an NDA about the family, like you can't talk this, that, and plus you're not going to get any money from
and so
us
when she started chatting shit, when people were
you-
like, Kim should respond, Kim literally just posted the front photo of the NDA. And that was all she ever said about it.
Wow.
Yeah, and it died down pretty quick, pretty fast. Yeah, because she realized, wait, I'm going to lose all of my gold coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, like real fast. Like, I don't know. Having money
It's
is
a different
crazy.
world.
I was gonna say, like, it gives you
world.
control of people.
It does.
It
like,
gives you control of people.
that's
I mean, give me some of that.
Yes.
But
like people you can't say nothing. Like people can't, like the secrets that when I was watching the Kardashian show and I was like, these people who got secrets, but like their NDAs are,
skin tight.
you know.
Yeah.
None of their secrets are ever going to come out.
Like,
None.
I know it was speculated for years that, you know, the sex tape wasn't really leaked.
Yeah.
Like, it was speculated, but at the same time not. Like, there was never any definitive proof.
Yeah.
Until one of the newer seasons where where her son was playing Roblox, and an ad came up on Roblox and was like, oh, do you want to see, like, the full Kim Kardashian sex tape, da-da-da-da. And he gave Kim the iPad, and he was like, I can't get rid of this off the screen. She's like, luckily he can't read and he has no idea what that is. And she said on the show that she was going to sue Roblox. But then she was crying.
That's the thing though. That's how you came up.
No, hold on.
Yeah,
but then it's like she was crying and she's like, but I'm a mom now. I don't want my kids to see this. Like, I thought I'd gotten rid of this on the internet, da-da-da. Like, I didn't even leak it. Ray leaked it, da-da. And Ray J was like, the NDA has expired. Do you want to talk about me? Okay, he posted the entire contract. Chris, Ray J and Kim sat down, and Chris essentially was like, Kim, you're going to need to take one for the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole thing was orchestrated by the mom.
Yeah.
I was like,
It was like,
no.
for us to be where we need to be, take one for, I've never seen a family go from a sex tape to being like billionaires. Yo, Chris can work. Chris is a hard worker. Chris is...
The devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder.
Like, that lady has like a head on her. Like, she is throughout planner.
But she was
of
smart for
events.
herself as well.
Yes,
because one
I'm
thing
gonna
that she
set my
did,
family up.
not just that, I'm talking about her personally. What she did was she's that forward thinking that she was like, okay, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z for everybody. Make sure everybody's good, but I want 10% of everything.
Oh, yeah.
So 10% of every single thing that they do she gets that. And I'm like, do you know how many businesses the Kardashians have?
But it's
Kris is good.
But you know what? It's such a beautiful thing. It stays in the family.
Yeah.
Everything stays, all the money stays in the family. So their children and all their generations are going to be wealthy. It stays in the family, like, you know.
But what's her name?
Because if
the
she
youngest
dies,
one.
the money goes to the family. All that 10% goes back in the family.
Yeah, to the kids, the grandkids,
you know
all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the other one who's going to disappear is Kylie. Like, she's going to disappear like Rob.
Yes.
But she's always said it, though.
She's very, like, anxious now and, like, what's going on? I swear.
No. So she's always said, like, and I remember this from, like,
it's
early.
crazy because once she got, like, her body done and everything, she was, like, out there and she was dating Tyga and dating Travis. She was out there. Now, all of a sudden, she's, like, scared of everything.
Dating Timothy Chalamet.
Yes. And
okay, but she always said, I
anxious
remember... Yeah, no, but I remember specifically, she always said that for her, she didn't ask to be in this life. Like, she didn't ask to be born famous. She didn't ask for any of it. Yeah. But she's going to use it to her fullest ability. She always said that what she wants to do is she wants to buy large amounts of property, build farms, and disappear and just leave the public eye altogether.
Yeah.
And literally, she's been doing it. Like, for years now, Kylie's been buying property and buying property. No, she is. Yeah. And, like, she's doing it to the point where it's like she's making sure she's handing over enough control of her businesses to others that she doesn't need to be constantly available. Yeah. And I think it's a beautiful thing for her. Like, she's literally doing exactly what she set out she's going to do. Yeah. She's like, okay, you want me to be in this life? Yeah. I'll act like everybody else. Yeah. But for me, it's just acting. Right. Like, I'm gonna peace out. Like, she's always said that's what she wants to do. Yeah. And, like, slowly she's not even showing her children as much anymore. She's literally removing them. Yeah. She's removing herself exactly how she said she was going to do it. Like, now she's only, like, active on places like TikTok and Snapchat. Yeah. She only uses Instagram businessly. Like, most people don't realize that she's literally doing everything she said she was going to do. Like, she's just separating herself from all of them. Yeah, she definitely is. You can see it because, like, I've recently started watching the show. You can see it. I think it's like, damn, I don't know what season it is, but where they, like, go to their other house for snowboarding or something. Like, and she wanted to get off the plane and she's like, no, I have this bad feeling and stuff. Like, she's never there. She doesn't go to the family outings as much. If she's there for, like, a little bit. Yep. Like, she's never there. And I'm just like, oh, wow. Like, baby girl doesn't want to be on camera anymore. But she's always said it. Like, that's the thing is that people forget. You know, people forget. And she even said, like, even when she was, like, self-conscious and everything else and she did her lips and whatever, she realized, she even said that, then I had Storm. Yes. And I realized that.
Imagine, she said that, like, after, like, she got her boobs, she got pregnant. I was like, that's painful AF.
And she dissolved a lot of the filler in her lips. Yes. She's literally going back to who she was before all of it, because she's like, she literally said having Stormy changed it all for her. She's like, I want my daughter to love her curls. I want my daughter to love her lips. She's like, I think she has the most perfect lips ever. And then I think of me and I'm like, what if she comes to me and she wants to do what I did?
Yeah. That's crazy.
And I know.
It's so crazy. Like, Travis is not there anymore. Don't hear, don't see about anything that he's, which is great. Like, great that she moved on and all of that. But yeah, man.
I think though it might be a situation where he just prefers to do his parenting privately. Yes. It's hard being in a family like the Kardashians and not be having a camera in your face for everything all of the time. Yes. I do think that it is really, really hard. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And I mean, he got out before he crashed out. Yeah. Like, he got out before he crashed out. Yeah. Lamar didn't make it out before he crashed out. Yeah. Kanye didn't make it out before he crashed out. Scott crashed out hard.
Travis. Yeah. No, sorry, not Travis. Chloe's one. What's it?
It's Tristan? Lamar. Oh, Tristan. Oh my God.
Tristan wants her back though. I mean, I understand. It's a big family. You want to be in that spotlight. He wants to be like.
He was traveling with his latest girlfriend the day his son was born. He was leaving the country. I really don't think she's going back to that man. Girl, I remember one time, Kanye Mbo in season one of Young, Famous and African, she said, men will leave you in the desert without water.
Because men are scary. Men are scary.
Very.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah. by the flipping way, I was on TikTok the other day, and then this girl was trending. I don't remember her name, but she was like she was trending. She was coming out with receipts that she slept with Burna Boy, and he promised her to buy her this specific car that she wanted.
Oh God!
And she did that, right? Apparently they were connected by a friend, so she did that, and then she was just like, "Where's my car?" The next day, he flew Chloe to Niger.
When I tell you that people have been saying in the comments, Chloe, do not go there, you will cry.
Yo.
I used to see memes about Nigerian men where they're like, if you've never cried for a relationship, Nigerian men will teach you.
Yeah.
And she went for Burna Boy. She went running with her full head.
Yo. I said, what? And my gosh, Burna Boy made like a song, like making fun of her. That girl that didn't get her thing, are you angry? Are you this because I didn't buy you a car? I said, that was trending. I said, oh, wow, that's sick.
Yep. Men will leave you in the desert without water.
That is sick. But you know what?
But he's not the first person to, he's not the first, like, celebrity to pull that.
Right.
But his arch nemesis, Davido, when he came here for Promised Land, obviously we'll not name names. When he came here from Promised Land, he picked up somebody at one of the after parties.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this girl, she has a mouth. Yes. So she told everybody about this particular experience.
Yes.
Not only did she go home with him, not only did she sleep with him, she was then apparently, allegedly, she had to stay in the hotel until she agreed to sign an NDA.
Oh my gosh, I heard
And then she had to make her own way home.
Oh my gosh, I heard this.
I was like, what do you mean?
I heard it from someone that knows the girl.
Girl, what do you mean? I was sitting next to the person who knows her while they were on the phone with her because she needed transport money to go home.
Oh my gosh. That is so wicked. Oh. That is so wicked because at the end of the day, I don't care how famous these people are. You can't just be like, oh, I was in bed with so-and-so.
Yeah. Like, quite literally.
Like, we're not saying be out there, like, get your money or what.
No, but that's what I'm saying. She got nothing.
Invest in me before.
No, but that's what I'm saying. She got nothing.
That's
nothing.
Crazy.
Zero.
And to be able, not even order Uber home, nothing. It's like, bye-bye.
Do you see how speechless you are? Imagine me, I couldn't even speak in English. When I tell you it was the Zulu, the Sutu, the Xhosa, that day, all of it.
Yeah.
Yep, I yawed yours. I've never yawed before.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
That's crazy. Another person that's currently trending at the moment, which is so crazy. I'm not coming for the men. I think there's some genuine people out there. It's just, you're in this generation, you're like going hard. You're going hard. You're saying go hard.
You know what,
home.
Ne? It's like in South Africa how like before you would say umjolo when people are dating. But now umjolo is something completely different to dating.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But umjolo.
Yeah.
Umjolo.
Umjolo.
Yo. Hi.
Umjolo.
Umjolo.
Run away. Run away because umjolo will make you go wham. Another person that is but you know what? I love Chloe's little sister, Hailey. I love that she's not crashing out though. She couldn't care. I don't know if this was an April Fool's or what, but DDG, whatever his name is, welcomed another baby. And I think that child is young. I think their child is like 1
He just turned 1, like, what, a month or 2 ago?
Yes.
But my thing is, I really hope that's an April Fool's joke. Because if you do the math, they were still together.
Yeah.
If you do the math, they were still together.
Yeah.
And it's just like, huh?
It's like,
I hope it's a joke.
It's crazy.
I sincerely hope it's a joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even if it is, don't joke like that. Because you're dragging your family as well through it.
It's like, if you're trying to be relevant, do something.
I mean, I know he cut off his dreadlocks.
Something. Yes,
he cut off his dreadlocks.
Yes. He's trying to be relevant. I don't know.
He's a social media person. He got famous on Snapchat. No, he did that after. Sort of like, he did that after. Sort of like, you know The Therapist, right? I Still Want Knack. The Therapist. You know that one song? My head, my neck. You need to listen to it. Yeah. So he started on TikTok and then did music.
Okay.
So I think DDG is kind of trying to follow the same
route.
But it's just not routing for him.
It's not working. He's crashing out like nobody's business. It's not working.
My thing was when he took his son to Kai Cenat's, like, what does he do? His streamer thingy, and didn't talk to Hailey about it first. Even if Hailey would have said yes. But if you're gonna have your kid in that kind of environment, talk to the mom about it first. And people were coming for her like, oh, but you guys, share content of the child or child. It's different from sharing it live.
Yeah.
It's so easy for psychopaths to find out the address of where you are and show up.
Yeah.
So I understood when she crashed out a little bit about that I didn't know my child was going to be there. It's live.
Yes. Yes.
It is
I can't
live.
control what is being filmed and everything. It's live.
Exactly.
What if my child poops himself or something and then y'all make a joke about my child? Like,
I really think that he was intimidated by her after The Little Mermaid went off as much as it did. Because he didn't expect her.
Come on, you're dating like a freaking superstar.
Quite literally.
What? Like, hey, some of these guys, like, don't you understand that women are like, when they walk into the room, everybody stares. Like, y'all be...
And now she's about to be in the Michael Jackson biopic.
Damn. What the heck? You're dating a freaking superstar. She's a singer. She's an actor. Like, come on.
1,000%.
Like, who did you think you were dating? A regular degular? No, she was something before she met
And then
you.
her sister's completely different. Her sister's like, me, I want to go back to Africa. Me, I want to go back to Africa.
Is she still with Burna Boy?
Yes. But maybe not, because she just released a snippet of a song and it sounded sad and heartbreaky and like she got her heart stomped on a little bit. And if that's the case, Burna did her dirty.
Yes.
He did her real dirty.
I was actually, whenever I saw their content, I was like, girl, leave him, because you would see that she's just high. She was in Niger just high. Yeah. Most of the time she was high with sunglasses on high, just rubbing his leg. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, he's just keeping you totally high.
He's just another typical, this is just my opinion, he's just another typical narcissist. Because see what he said about Amapiano.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
No.
Oh, he said he made Amapiano famous. Like and then he tried to then have...
With what song? What song was he in that is Amapiano?
He's only done remixes, mind you, of Amapiano songs. So how are you making...
The Dralabam remix is not really that good. Let's start there. What other remix has he done?
So he did Dralabam, he did Jerusalem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
But he only ever did remixes. That's one. But two, after he said that, the South African people were like, we'll show you something. He also wanted to have a concert while Chris Brown was having in over December. Yeah. And he could not even sell 1,000 tickets. Oh, wow. South Africans were like, we stand on business land.
Oh, but another tape has resurfaced that he... Like, remember how South Africa was going through the xenophobia thingy and stuff like that? He was just like, I'll never step foot in South Africa. Y'all are disgusting, because, South Africans were a little bit not okay that time. So now he's okay with South Africa. Now he's going back to South Africa.
Because suddenly now we make him money.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
But our people were like,
everywhere. Of course. Everybody's now collaborating with South African artists.
Yep. And you know what Chris Brown did? Brought Davido on stage.
In the South African concert now? Wow.
Apparently he offered to pay him $1 million and Davido was like, no. And he donated it to charity instead.
Because Davido's rich.
Not only that, but Chris Brown said he feels broke hanging out with Davido. I'm like, sir, what do you mean? And then it occurred to me that Davido comes from money.
Oh, yeah. He comes from flipping money.
He comes from money. You know Davido has a sister who's trying to break out in the music scene?
Oh, really?
Oh, no. She shouldn't.
But you know what?
She shouldn't.
You know what? I'm going to say this. When Davido was trying to break out in the music scene, y'all...
No, you don't understand.
Everybody was like, no.
No, girl, you don't understand.
Awful. You sound
awful.
No. The money, when the money is there and your father is investing and this, everything can be made. And you can buy your song.
I'm sorry. Oh,
your ghostwriter.
You know what? Listen to it when you get a chance. Go and... you will say what I'm saying. You'll be like,
Oh, wow.
It's like all of the lulz that come out with all of this crappy ass music.
Okay. But you know what? She can afford ghostwriters. So does she have a good voice at least? Is she rapping? Is she singing? No?
It's just...
Oh, okay.
You know how like when you're little, you have concerts for your parents inside the house and you pretend to make a stage?
Okay. Okay. She's okay. So she just decided singing, not acting or...
But my thing is, he's never even mentioned her, or been like, listen to my sister.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And you would think
that speaks volumes.
Yeah, you would think like as a, he is famous. Like he's a very big artist. You think he'd want to collaborate with his sister.
Absolutely.
Like how, what's that guy that that collaborated with Thames and Thames then was known. You would think that he'd do the same thing,
Yep.
but
Or like how Billie Eilish only does music that's produced by her brother. Yeah.
Yeah, you think that the
Yeah, but
same.
no.
So maybe he must know as well. He's like, stop this nonsense.
Maybe there was
She's
a family
like, go
dinner.
choose something.
There was a discussion.
Yeah, she was like, no, I want to stay. I'm going to be awesome. I'm going to be
You
great.
know what I saw though? I don't know if you saw it. There's this Nigerian rich man, and he was having a birthday
Nigerians are
party.
rich in Africa.
And he was having a birthday party, and he was inviting the who's who's. Tell me why names like Dangote were on the list, the richest man in Africa.
Oh.
You're inviting him to a birthday party, and he's coming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like he invited Davido.
Oh,
he invited
wow.
like Dangote. Like literally that. Looking at it, you're just like, I'm too broke to even look at the invitation.
Yeah.
To even look at the invitations.
Yeah.
Like people don't realize how much money is in Africa.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah, they really don't.
They-
It's like wealth on wealth on
Yeah.
wealth. That's what I'm thinking. Like when they do the young, famous and African,
Yeah.
they need to be putting these famous, like these big
money people.
Big money people.
I agree. Sort of like,
do you mean?
did
There's
you ever
so
watch
many-
Dubai Bling?
Yeah.
They need to. That's what I hoped young,
People that
famous,
come
and
from
African will.
money.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people that come from
Yeah.
money in Africa.
Because what, like, if you really watch Young, Famous, and African, all they do is sit and fight and go out and drink.
But it's like
Like it's fun content, but it's just like.
Yes.
Whereas you watch Dubai Bling and they talk about how to, have businesses, how to do this, how to do this,
Yes.
while still doing similar things. But
Yes.
it's so demure, so classy. I'm like,
Yes.
come on. We
Yes.
can do this in Africa. We have the people. It's just my little 2 cents.
Yeah, I think it's like people in Africa, like, I don't know, they don't like to uplift each other as much as
we like to
how
gatekeep.
people in Dubai, like
Yeah.
how you see when you're watching the Kardashians, how you see they be making money in Dubai as well. They're doing this. One is like, she's a stay-at-home mom and the husband is doing everything, but other ones you see, oh, I own this business, I'm doing this. In Africa, we don't have TV shows like
No,
that. It's
we don't.
just bickering and fighting over mans and
Yay.
who is wearing fake Gucci and fake Louis
You know what?
Vuitton and this
You and I could
that.
sit here all night and chat, but
Right.
you gotta go mom, I gotta go mom. But before we wrap it up, where can people follow you when you decide to make a return to social media? Guys, she's on a social media break.
Hi, y'all. I am, but obviously not TikTok. Y'all can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and my socials are all Anita _ K. So for Anita Konkyo, and I'm also on the Red app. I'm on YouTube. So I hope y'all
We will
come,
tag her eventually when she comes back.
I hope y'all come and keep up with Anita and what Anita's doing on YouTube. I'm also Anita Konkyo. But yeah, I had such a beautiful chat with you. Thank you so much for inviting me.
You know what? And it's just like, we'll have plenty of these. So
Definitely.
if anybody wants to come and sit and chat and hang out, and know the things that they don't know, then they should definitely come and hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was great having you.
Thank you so
And
much.
we'll catch you all next time. If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.